super easy and simple curriculum to teach your kids about virtues? Well, I want to show you that today because I have found the most perfect curriculum that teaches my children about the virtues, and it is totally Catholic. It comes from the teachings of St Thomas Aquinas. This is things that I have heard Father Ripperger talk about. This is really important things, holy habits, and it's explained in such a fun and simple way that all my kids from 12 years down to 3 years old, they love it. Every day they ask if they can watch their virtue video, and there's especially this one that they call the funny one. It's the second video. Each virtue comes in 4 parts: learn, live, witness, and lectio divina. And they especially like number 2, the live, because it's a little cartoon about children and learning that specific virtue. And they have so much fun with it. And so we do our video every day, usually right after our rosary, or sometimes we've done it right before bed, because I've heard like for bedtime math, kids get better at math if they practice a few problems at night. So I said, well, couldn't that like work for the virtues too? So we've tried it both ways, but I have a 4-month-old now, so we've gone through some changes like in terms of sleep patterns. So we change it up and it's just fun. And sometimes we have like virtues marathons even. The kids like to then, like if we're really on a roll, like we'll go through several of the videos, and I plan to go through these videos again. And because they also have complimentary worksheets, and the worksheets have the kids practice, like what does this virtue look like and sound like? For example, docility. Docility is a willingness to be taught, and that one is under the virtue of prudence. And what the kids do is then on the worksheet they'll write, well, what does this look like? And so they'll draw a picture of what would it look like for someone practicing docility, and then there's some lines below, what does it sound like? But they already watched in the video several examples. Sometimes they show children talking about it, and they just make it so fun, so easy. Then the video that's witness, then they show a saint living out that virtue. Then lectio divina, it's a scripture passage that ties into it, and they make the lectio divina so fun, really easy to understand. It's really easy to then like meditate on that scripture passage, and they break the lectio divina into 2 parts so that then like the children are kind of led through that scripture passage and led deeper into it. Then there's a brief time in prayer, and that's up to the parents how long you want to give them. For us, it's like just a few minutes because I have little ones, and we already do some mental prayer at a different time of the day. And then it moves on to the second video that kind of like wraps it up for them. So I just find this curriculum series so high quality, so well done, and on such an important topic. So I just really wanted to share this with other Catholic parents so that you can see if this is a good fit for your family too. And it's so affordable. It's only $29.95 for the year to do this online course. And what I do is I'll just like mirror it onto my TV so that we can all watch, since we're a bigger family. I'm sure like if it's just like for one person or for a few kids, you could also just watch it on your computer. And we have just really been enjoying it. I find it so worth it. And then in addition, if you want to use like the cards and things that are used in this course, then you can buy a starter kit. It includes an educator's guide. It includes saint cards, and on the saint cards it'll have like a prayer related to the virtue. And then there's also what it looks like and sounds like for each of these different virtues and subvirtues. It's just so much. So I'll just have to show you in the video like more in depth all about this curriculum. And so I hope you find this helpful. Make sure if you like this content to subscribe down below, and Now let's get into it. Okay, so this is the video series I was talking about, and I'm going to go to Cultivating the Virtues, and you can sample all this before you decide to buy it. So here they have worksheets, activities, and the video lessons. Let's click on the sample. And they have a lot of introductory videos, but I'm going to jump into the subvirtues. So, for example, this one under prudence, foresight, as I was mentioning, here is the learn portion. So they define it and explain exactly what is foresight. This is the live, and it's kind of like a little cartoon showing an example of children living out the virtue. This is witness, so it's a saint that practiced and excelled in that virtue. And then pray, it's Lectio Divina. And I have a whole other video showing like little clips from these, as I want to keep this video short, but we absolutely love this curriculum and we have learned so much. And as I've mentioned, we'll do sometimes one video a day, other times we'll do what we call a virtue marathon, and then they have like these amazing worksheets to go along with it. So actually, let me see if I can show you the worksheet really quick. So here's the video, and then here are the worksheets. So foresight, opposing, ways to cultivate, and then create your own comic strip. Draw a picture of what it looks like to practice the virtue of foresight. And then right here, there's the definition, the meaning, what it looks like, what it sounds like. What would foresight sound like in your picture? And then for opposing trait, and they define that. And you draw a picture of what it looks like when someone is not thinking ahead, and then they describe their picture. The ways to cultivate, consideration of the consequences or one's actions, thinking ahead. And here they can create their own little prayer card of foresight, what it looks like and what it sounds like. Okay, and briefly, this is the home starter kit. You could do the video series and the worksheets, and that alone is amazing. But I'm just showing this in case you want to know more about the supplemental materials, and this kit also comes with that 1-year membership for the video series and worksheets. But what you also get included with it is this educator's guide, some virtue chart packs, these virtue cards that show examples of what that virtue looks like and sounds like, and some saint cards. And I go into more detail in other videos, and I'll link those videos down below in the description. Okay, so I hope you found this helpful. I'm so happy that you joined me watching. If you got this far in this video, thank you so much. Please, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any questions. I'm so happy to answer them, and consider subscribing if this is the kind of content that you enjoy, that you like, that you benefit from. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.